And hello and good afternoon and welcome to Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark as OKC Comets baseball is on the air here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or anywhere on your mobile device with a free iHeartRadio app. Welcome to everybody on KOCB as well as the MLB TV app and the Valley Sports Live app. Daniel Voles here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark, producer and engineer, the YouTuber back in our 1340 studios. You look at the matchup with Sheehan and Chase Stolander.
And welcome to the game, everybody. Glad you've
Comets
joined us.
are wrapping up a 12-game homestand in a
Mother's Day
6-game
on
set
the
with the
show.
Isotopes.
It's the Albuquerque Isotopes
23 and 15,
and
the Comets
Oklahoma
are.
City Comets.
Isotopes are 22 and 16.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
As the Comets will wrap up this 12-game homestand before they hit the road for 6 games against the Round Rock Express.
Just about set to start
Sheehan,
this one.
7th start, 2-3 record, 34 innings pitched, 2.38 earned run average, 30 strikeouts, 2.4% walks, 24% strikeout.
It usually leads to a whole lot of success when you can avoid beating yourself with walks. Obviously, you need to limit hits as well.
Greg Jones will lead it off, 254 average, 1 homer, 10 RBIs, batting left.
For Albuquerque, Greg Jones.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is going to be
running on Mother's Day.
Yep, happy Mother's Day to everybody. It's called for ball 1. We're underway here at 2:05. All the teams are having pink hats because it's Mother's Day, as it's down low for ball 2. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. It's going to be a fun game here today. As like I said, we wrap up this 12-game homestand. Aline is under it on a pop-up.
And there's one down.
One away and leading off today's game.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 44, Robert.
Stepping to the plate for Albuquerque, Robert Calaz.
Robert Calaz, 211 average, no homers, 2 RBIs, batting right. There's the pink bats to honor Mother's Day. First pitch for Sheehan. Called for a strike.
0-1.
Emmett Sheehan did not figure a decision on Tuesday in the series opener.
Right through there.
That's called for a strike.
That's a very quick 0-2 on this hitter, and now you have to shift into protect
an off
mode.
day tomorrow.
A lot of ways the pitcher
Comets
can
will be on the
beat you
road
here.
Tuesday against
One
the
out and
Round
the
Rock
base is
Express, a 7:05 first pitch.
Barely misses. Ball 1. What a
1-2.
take with 2 strikes.
Alex Freeland is out for a month to 2 months
Fouls it
with
off,
an
still
injury to
1-2.
his knee, so it could have been a lot worse for the Comets, but thankfully it isn't. Got to check our weather report. It is 83 degrees, clear skies, winds blowing from right to left at 12 miles an hour. Earl Hendricks, the home plate umpire, Woody Keller at first, Ed Drummond at second, Clyde Washington at third. Just underway here in the top of the first on Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there as that swung on a miss for strike 3 for the second out. Comets in their home whites today. Comets across the front
Here's the
in
fielder, Nick Martini.
the scripted letters with the light blue outline. And the baseball as a shooting Comets. That swung on a miss for strike 1 for Nick Martini.
0 balls, 1 strike.
254 average, 5 homers, 18 RBIs, batting left. Red numbers on the front left, blue numbers on the back, white pants, blue hats, blue brims, blue panel. OKC in diagonal letters with a baseball Comet shooting through the K on the front. That's down low for ball 1. Isotopes in their black or gray jerseys. Isotopes across the front in black scripted letters with the black lines and all that. Black numbers on the front right, left, black numbers on the back, gray pants, black hats, red brims.
1-2 is the count.
Regardless what happens today,
2 outs,
Comets will
bases
win the
empty.
series against the Isotopes, their first of the season. And one more meeting here in the first
the
half
third,
as that's a
Bodie.
ground ball to Bodie is under it, throw the first.
On the first.
1, 2, 3
Out
go
with
the
spare,
Isotopes.
and
We go
that's
to the bottom of the
inning. And with
first
half
in a
inning to play,
scoreless
no
game.
score.
Paula Broncho and Bodie will be due up.
Welcome back. And on the hill, Chase
Chase
Stolander.
Stolander, 6
You can see
2/3
from the
innings,
stats that he's been
36.4
death on lefty batters
strikeouts,
this
8
season.
strikeouts,
Maybe they have a tough time
no
picking
ERA.
the ball up out of his hand, but whatever it is, he's really
That was from
limited.
Tuesday.
It's an impressive
The
stat.
center
It's
fielder.
something he can build
Paula,
on as he
6
develops.
homers,
At the plate,
15
Jose
RBIs,
Paul.
300 average, batting left. Dolander's first pitch of the afternoon is outside for ball 1. Comets will finish up their, currently finishing up this homestand before they go to,
that one missed.
That's missed for
2-0.
ball 2. Next pitch for Dolander.
Fouled off.
Fouled
left
away.
side. Two one now.
Next pitch.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Strike 2.
That
Next
one
pitch.
just misses.
Miss for ball 3. Broncho on deck. Comets have won 4 of the first 5, trying to take 5 out of 6.
Foul. We'll see
That's
another
fouled
payoff
away.
pitch.
Like Senor Sean said last Sunday against El Paso, it's critical you take 5 out of 6 before you have that big series with El Paso.
Got him looking. And now
That's
one
called
out.
for strike 3. 1 away at the bottom of the first.
Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Aaron Bracho. Pitch is in the dirt.
Called for strike 1. Next pitch for Dolander.
That one pushed foul.
That's ground ball, and that's fouled away.
And there's a curve through for a strike.
Yep, curve through for strike 3. Being 39 of 75 in this
1-2
first
now.
half.
Swing and a miss. That one in the
Swing and a
dirt.
miss, strike
Throw to
3.
first. Gets the out.
First
2
for
down
the
after
second
the
out.
strikeout. Already establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first 2 batters.
Batting third,
It looks like
the
these
third
hitters are
baseman,
going to have their work
David
cut out for them in this one.
Bodie.
I'll bring up David Bodie.
Next up, David Bodie. 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night.
Yep,
That misses.
That's a ball.
pitch is
Ball
called
1.
for a strike.
1 ball, no
The
strike.
Comets will go on the road for 6 against Round Rock. Their second meeting and final time they're going to be at
Ball, that's
called
in.
for a strike.
That one is
Ball, that's
upstairs.
Yep. Next pitch.
There's a strike.
Called for a strike.
Obviously taking
3
all
balls
the
on the
way
strike
3-0
so far
because
for
that was
Bodie.
right down Main Street. Next one's popped in the air into
Popped
right.
up.
And that's the end of the inning.
That's the inning.
An inning in the books, no score
Nothing for
here
the
on
Comets.
the
We
show.
go to the second with no score.
Mid-South
Leading
Electronic
off for
Credit Union
Albuquerque,
is a
the
proud
first baseman,
sponsor of
number
this
7,
broadcast.
Keston
With only one ATM
Jura.
available, you can be sure your PIN is secure. Join MSECU today. Top half of the second from Oklahoma City.
That's fouled away. Next time the Comets will be at home will be a 6-game set against the Sacramento River Cats, the AAA parent club of the San Francisco Giants.
Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. And
Swing and
quickly
a miss,
one away in the
strike 3.
second inning.
That is it. The
So
third
up
baseman,
next, Aaron Shunk.
Shunk.
That pitch in for a strike.
Called for a strike.
No balls,
No
1
score
strike.
in the second. 268 average, 4 homers, 15 RBIs for Shunk, batting right.
Here it comes.
Next pitch.
Foul back our way, and that's out of
Fouled
play.
away.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Pitch.
It's ball
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1. GM needs to limit the walks and start getting strikeouts, if you ask me.
That hits the
2-2.
dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yep, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch.
Swing and a
Swing and a
miss.
miss on the slider for
2 up, 2
strike
down
3
in the
for
top
the
of the
second
second.
out.
Next up for the Isotopes, Charlie Condon. When hitless
bring
in
up
4
Charlie
at-bats
Condon.
yesterday. Just off the outside
for a
edge,
ball.
and it's 1-0.
091 average, no homers, no RBIs, batting right.
2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the top of the second.
Top of the second. That's fouled away. Important for them to start getting good
The 1-1
results.
offering.
2-1.
2-1 the count.
And that's in for a strike.
Called for a
Plenty
strike.
of zip on that fastball. You can hear it
Balls
sizzling
and
even
2
from the press
strikes.
box. Looks sharp. The 2-2. Swings and misses.
That's
Goes
strike
down
3.
on strikes. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3.
1-2-3
In the
go.
second, no score yet.
Isotopes will go to the bottom of the second. No score. See if the Comets can get something
Bottom
going
half
here
of
at the
the
bottom of the
second.
second.
Digging
Brian
in for
Ward,
the Comets.
239 average, 5 homers, 18
And he's got
RBIs.
good speed at a position you don't typically associate
Did not
with that.
play
It's usually more
yesterday.
of a slugger who might plod a little bit. He's something of an outlier here.
That's a ball.
Close, doesn't get
0
the
for
call.
4 with 3
One hit.
Speed at
strikeouts
this
on
spot
Friday.
can be a real asset, of course. Players like Jason Kendall and Sean Figgins made their teams more multidimensional because they could really scoop.
Excuse me there.
The 2-0.
High
Honestly, if they
Ball for
absolutely had
strike.
to, I don't think
2
they'd
balls, 1
hesitate
strike.
to throw him out there at a position that demands a little more range than this. His natural athletic ability can carry him
That's
a
a fly
long
ball to
way.
left field. That's going to be caught for the first out of the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
So digging in, Dalton
Dalton
Rushing
Rushing.
had the day off yesterday.
Did not play yesterday, Dalton Rushing. Didn't see his stats real quick.
ball.
It's outside. .246 average, 4 homers, 13 RBIs, bag left.
That one out to right.
That's a foul ball, however.
And that is a foul ball.
2-1.
Sound low for ball. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1 pitch is in there, evens the count at 2-2. And he grounds it to the right side. Finds his way through
That's a
for a
base
hit.
hit.
So 1 on now with 1 away.
Big base hit for
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Cody.
I'll bring up Cody Hosey. Either that from the comments, if you
Cody
ask me.
Hosey digs in now. Homered last night. Added another hit
Homered
as well.
last night.
Wood.
Called for a strike.
Rushing is the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Yep. Next pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
Strike 2. Great time to go to the
Strike
slider.
two.
He was
1-2.
clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. Swings and misses,
Strike
struck
3.
him out. Chris Newell, the next to hit.
Chris Newell's up. Next pitch.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Pretty clear he's trying to work the outer half of the plate,
Definitely a
maybe
ball.
get him to roll over one and keep it on the ground.
Next pitch.
This one lifted to
Pop
center
up.
field. Jones.
Jones is under it. He'll make the
And
catch
that's
to
that.
end the inning. No runs ahead and a runner left. We go to the
They
third.
strand one. We'll move on to the third with no score.
Excuse me.
Top half, third
Leading
inning.
off
Here's
for
the second
Albuquerque,
baseman,
Now
the
for the
second
third
Adele
here on
Amador.
Mother's Day, no score.
Amador.
Adele Amador is up. First pitch.
He swings and fouls one off.
263 average for Adele Amador. 3 homers, 14 RBIs, 2 steals, batting left. Sheehan's next pitch.
Late swing, fouled to the left.
That's fouled away. Next pitch.
Just
Nope,
off
ball.
the outside corner. And that's
Yep,
ball
that's
one.
ball one.
That was a well-executed 2-strike changeup, but he just couldn't get the call. Oh, that got away,
You
and the
hit
batter
him.
reaches on a hit
It's
by
not what
pitch
the
to lead
comments
off the
did.
inning.
Same
Now
with
it's the
Sheehan.
shortstop, Julio Carreras. 0
Julio
for
Carreras
4
is
in
up.
yesterday's loss.
First pitch.
Yeah.
First strike. Carreras batting .250, 4 homers, 21 RBIs, 250 average, that is. Bang right.
We're here in the top half of the third. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out.
Mm-hmm.
That missed. That's a
And
ball.
sign for ball 1. And the set.
And the
And the
1-1.
pitch.
Comes up empty.
Strike
Strike
2
two.
on the
Smart work
slider.
the mound. He knows this hitter likes to chase out of the zone. That time he couldn't connect on that slider down.
Next pitch.
Pitch misses. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Runner at first, nobody out. Cuts on it and misses. That's a
Ball for
strikeout.
strike 3.
Slider ran away for strike 3 there.
There's a swing and a miss.
Batting up.
Away
Coming
to
up to the
third.
dish for
Number 3,
Albuquerque.
Romo is up.
Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. That one's
Pitch,
in
called
there.
for strike.
0-1.
200 average, no homers, 1 RBI for Drew Romo, batting left.
There's a strike. With a double play situation here, it's unusual that he's working up in the zone. Next pitch will probably be lower. Runner at first, 1 away. Runs it up to 96 to record the
Called
K.
for strike.
That's straight up power pitching right there. 3 straight
The center
fastballs,
fielder,
and he
number
couldn't
2,
catch up.
Greg Jones.
Yep, nice swing and a miss on the fastball. There's 2 away. So Sheehan bouncing back after a tough outing on Tuesday.
Back to the top of the order here. Digging in for the Isotopes, Greg Jones.
Greg Jones. 0 for 1 today.
Fouled off. He was late.
Fouled away.
Amador leading off first with 2 away.
Blew out his first time up. That would be Greg Jones. This pitch is called for a ball.
1-1.
That one
foul
fouled
ball, and it's foul.
Looked like he was a little behind on the fastball. Might have been trying to sit back for the breaking ball.
Yep.
And now the 1-2.
Next pitch.
That misses the zone. And the count's even at 2.
High for ball 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here comes the 2-2. And there's a ball. The runner will be going here on 3-2, but the hitter has to stay focused on the pitch and not get distracted. Robert Kalaz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
3-2.
Soft contact
Ground
in
ball.
the air.
But he's got it for the first, and that one.
Inning over. So it's no
1, 2, 3,
runs,
go.
no base hits,
The
no errors,
Isotopes.
and
Bottom
one
of the
left.
inning coming up.
We move on to the bottom of the third.
Nothing
No
for
score.
the no score between the Isotopes and the Comets.
As we go to the last
Leading
of
it
the
off,
third, and
that's
here at the plate,
shortstop,
Armando Alvarez.
Alvarez.
Armando Alvarez between Oklahoma City and St. Paul, batting 176, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. Got his 2 RBIs with OKC last night.
That one finds the zone. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe going to have to fight 1 or 2 off.
No balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch.
Try to get him chasing on the
Side
changeup.
ball
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Punches that one away with 2
Line
strikes.
drive, that's foul. Next pitch.
Up the right field line.
That's
and
almost
that's
hits
just
the
foul.
first base umpire, but that is foul.
On the ground to the left.
Line
Corrales.
drive to the shortstop for the
It's there,
first
1
one.
away.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Chris Ali.
Getting ready to hit.
Good 91
Went deep
average,
in
1
last
homer
night's
and
ball game.
RBI. That was last night. Batting left. First pitch.
No, that's down. Ball.
Still scoreless in the bottom half of the third.
Still scoreless. 1-0. Next pitch for Dollander.
That catches the zone for a
First
strike.
Next pitch.
Swing and a miss out
And a
in
miss
front
on
of
a
that.
curveball for strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Next pitch.
Ball.
High for ball 2. Next pitch.
Still 2-2 after the
Away.
foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone. 13 pitches thrown already this inning, and just the second batter he's faced. They are really putting him through his paces.
Away.
Payoff pitch.
Now pitch.
And that's a walk.
That's ball
That's an
four.
excellent
Take
First
pass.
walk for the
A lot of
Isotopes
pitches
staff.
and earned the walk.
They've had problems
Now
with
batting,
walks
the
in
center
this
fielder.
Next
series.
up for the Comets, Josue De Paula
De
led off the
Paula.
game with a
Josue De
strikeout.
Paula. Controller off the charger since it's full. First pitch. Out of the way. 6 homers for the Comets, or from Josue de Paula. Struck out his first time up.
The 0-1 offering.
Pitch.
There's a strike.
Called for a strike. Comets will be back in action on Tuesday against the Round Rock Express. Be a 7:05 first pitch at Dell Diamond. Now that we're done with our 14-game homestand.
That misses the zone.
12-game
Now
homestand, I should
1-2.
say.
On 0-2, hitters are often expecting a curveball out of the zone. Nice job to
We'll see the Isotopes the next time we are here.
Swings through it. Yes. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Yep, high cheese for strike 3.
Stepping in,
Now
Aaron Bracho.
The second baseman,
so far.
Aaron Bracho.
Aaron Bracho is up. Struck out his first time up.
And that one fouled off.
2 homers with 2 RBIs for Bracho in his last 6 games.
Slider misses away.
Outside.
On the ground to third.
The ground ball.
They're in plenty of time. Ends the
inning.
So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. End of 3.
No runs, no hits, and a runner left. We go to the 4th. No score between the Comets and the Isotopes.
Welcome back to Oklahoma City, top of the 4th inning. And now, Robert Kalaz.
Robert Kalaz. No runs, a hit, no errors for the Comets, nothing for the Isotopes. Steve Willis here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark today. Producer and engineer, the YouTuber, back in our 1340 studios.
Out to short.
As here's a ground ball to the shortstop, throw the first at Ryan Ward, and that's caught for the first out of the 4th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nick
Now the left fielder, Nick Martini.
First
time up, grounded to third.
Second and final time, we'll be going to Round Rock. We'll be back home against the Rivercats for our first meeting of the series.
To center.
That's a fly ball to center field. That's going to be caught by Josue de Paula for the second out.
2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 7, Keston.
And here's the first baseman, Keston
Hira. Struck out his first time out.
Last time. Fly ball down
the fly ball to right field. This is going to be caught by Newell and the Isotopes down in order. Go to the bottom of the inning. Comets and Isotopes scoreless.
So they make short work of them there. To the bottom of the 4th inning now. No score. Welcome back. The Comets at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
David.
Hey, you know where the Comets get their name? It's from one of the greatest players to be born in Oklahoma. Mickey Mantle, the Commerce Comet himself. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around.
Pitch.
In there at the knees.
Low for a strike.
One and two.
Way outside, ball 1, excuse me. Next pitch.
Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Here comes the 1-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Strikeout.
One away in the 4th.
Leading off the 4th.
Now batting.
And now,
the first baseman,
Ryan
Ward.
Ryan Ward, who lined out his first time up, batting left. First pitch.
That one close. That's the ball. Ruled a
ball for a strike.
That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights.
No score here in the bottom of the 4th. Call for a strike on the
One
curve.
out and the base is empty.
that's a base hit for Ryan Ward. That will help his average go up a bit.
Now batting,
he's been absolutely dominant in this one with only 2 hits surrendered to this point and no runs. With every hitter, it seems like he's got a plan and he's keeping them off balance. This hit shouldn't be too great a setback to overcome. So up next, Dalton Rushing. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
First pitch.
That misses.
That's a ball.
1-0.
1-0.
Singled his first time up. That 2 RBIs, hasn't homered in this series. Pitch. Next one for a strike.
On the ground to third.
It's a ground ball. Second for 1. Throw to first, not in time.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
We'll get the force at second.
Hosey.
Now bring up Cody
Hosey. Went down on strikes the first time through.
Yep, struck out his first time up. 2 for 7 in the series for Cody Hosey.
1 ball, no strikes.
1. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's high.
That's high for ball 1. Pitch.
This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side.
And it's going to get
a foul ball.
Foul. He gets another shot at getting something going for the Comets.
Just missing there.
Low ball 3, Chris Newell.
The batter has to find a way to put something in the gap to bring him in. Chris Newell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Now the payoff pitch. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again.
Yep, hers.
And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps
Out of the
going.
way.
Swing, soft line drive.
Ground ball, base hit.
And now runners on the corners with 2 away. Just got a piece of that one. He'll take it for sure. Reacted late to that inside pitch. It got pretty deep in the zone, but he was able to time it up just enough to punch it the other way. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Chris Newell now at the plate.
First pitch.
Swing and a miss.
And
that's strike 1.
0-1.
Pitch.
Swing
out of the way.
Straight back.
Pitch.
Ball 1 there.
Low ball 1.
1-2.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Runners on first and third. 2 away.
2 away here in the 4th.
Fights that one away.
Out of the way.
Swing
and a miss. Strike 3 down in the 4th. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. We go the 5th. Nothing.
Very fired up after that and completely understandable. Great job to make some key pitches and get out of a tough inning. We're in the top half of the 5th. Stepping to the plate for Albuquerque, Aaron Shunk.
Aaron Shunk will lead off to start the 5th.
Shunk, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Fly ball to right.
That's fly ball to right field.
And
Out
there's
by
one
Newell.
down.
He'll make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Charlie
Next up, the
Condon.
designated hitter, Charlie Condon.
Now
Struck
we're going
out
to Charlie
swinging the first
Condon.
time.
Struck out his first time up.
Gets the call.
It's called for a strike.
More than 80% of his first pitches are strikes so far. That's a good sign for this outing.
Oh, yes, sirree.
1-1.
1-1 the count. Next pitch.
Can't
The
go
line
cleanly.
drive punt. He'll take himself a first for the for the second out.
Time there was to spare.
Second baseman, Adael Amador.
Adel Amador
Next
is
up
up.
for the Isotopes, Adael Amador. This has been a solid
called for
outing
strike.
for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. The 0-1.
That's a ball. No, that's in.
Two outs, bases empty.
2 outs, base is empty.
This one in the air to right.
That's a fly ball to
Pretty
right
deep.
field. Newell's under it. Will make the catch.
Makes the catch.
Soaps down in
Inning
order.
over.
Go to the bottom of the inning. Halfway
this
through
one,
on Mother's
still
Day.
scoreless.
No scorer.
We're back here at the
Leading it
ballpark.
off,
I'm
the
Ben Gilman,
shortstop,
glad to have you with me.
Armando.
And set to get us started in the bottom of the fifth,
Alvarez.
Armando
Yep,
Alvarez.
Ben Gilman.
And that's in for a strike. Action
Called
in the
for a
pen down
strike.
there. Juan Mejia getting loose out there. Halverson, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
No, that missed. That's
Pitch
a
is
ball.
outside.
Late swing, fouled off.
Out of the way.
Here's the 1-2 offering.
1-2. Next pitch.
Gets a piece, stays alive.
Yep, fouled away.
One-two pitch.
Yep, 1-2.
Hard hit, left side.
Ground ball over the first.
To first.
Away in the
and
sixth.
the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth.
The left fielder, number 31, Chris
Digging in the
Ali.
switch-hitting
Chris
outfielder,
Ali.
Bubba Aline. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
That was homework last night, you derp.
This one chopped on the ground,
Yep,
but
fouled away.
got the batter swinging.
Yep,
Picks
swing.
up the 7th strikeout of the ball game.
Yep, 7
And he should be
strikeouts.
strutting out
Now
there right
batting
now.
away in the
center
inning.
fielder,
Pitches,
from
all
Swag.
heaters, and he gets the K.
Nick Holla.
Impressive stuff. The batter now, Josue De Paula, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Yep, 0 for 2.
Swings and misses at the first pitch. 0
Called for a strike. Struck out in the first looking, struck out in the third on a swing and a miss. Next pitch.
That one pushed to the left.
That's fouled
and
away.
Fights it off. We'll see another.
Yep. Pitch.
And the count
1
1
ball,
and 2.
2 strikes.
Yep.
2 down and nobody aboard. Bottom half of the 5th. Now the 1-2 pitch. That one is foul. We'll see another. One-two offering.
Yep. 1-2.
Keeps the AB going with the foul ball.
Yep.
Two outs and nobody
Pitch.
aboard. Grounds this one to the
Ground
right
ball.
side. Dives, but it kicks off the
Can't
glove.
make the play over the first. Not in time.
Now batting, the second baseman.
That will be a base hit.
Manager out of the dugout. Time to make a change. Chase Dolander is done, and it's a tie ball game as the starter heads for the dugout. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Yep. So that'll be it for him.
Now pitching for
So out of the
Albuquerque.
pen comes the right-hander, Tanner
Number
Gordon.
29.
Giving up a few too many
Tanner
hits so far this season.
Gordon.
Tanner Gordon, the new pitcher for the Topes.
Man on at first. And now, Aaron
Mhm.
Bracho. Throw to first. Back safely.
Yippers.
Hiya!
And the 0-1
Pitch.
now.
Ball.
That's ball.
Ball.
It's another
And
ball.
leads off of first with 2 away.
Mm-hmm.
That
Right
clips
to.
the corner.
2-2 the count.
Pitch misses
Full count.
there.
High ball
3
3.
balls, 2 strikes. He'll probably get a decent pitch to hit in this spot. They know the 3-hole hitter is on deck.
Mm-hmm.
And ball 4.
Ball 4.
That'll
Take
be
your
ball
man.
And
4.
with the inning still
Another
alive,
walk for the
here comes
Isotopes
the heart of
pitching
the order.
staff today.
Now batting, third baseman, David.
Now the third
Bodie.
baseman,
I'll
David
bring up
Bodie.
David Bodie. Led on the first strikeout in the 4th. Comets need to take advantage of these walks that the Isotopes are giving up on.
That one in there.
On first strike.
one. Great job out of the pen spotting pitches down and away like that. Even if the batter gets the head of the bat there, it's hard for him to do much damage. The 0-1.
Pitch.
Right through there for a strike.
That's a strike.
2 outs, runners at first and second.
Yep, first and second.
Swing lifted to left field. It's pretty
Left
far
field.
back.
Yep.
Pulls it down.
And that's caught.
That
Now in
ends
the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left.
2 runners left on base. Still
We go
no
to the
score.
7th. Or no, we go to the 6th, I'm sorry. Comets lead it. Comets and the Isotopes are tied at 0.
We're set for the top
Leading
of the
off
6th
for
inning.
Albuquerque,
Now up,
the
Julio
shortstop,
Carreras.
Julio Carreras.
Carreras.
Hee-haw!
Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one.
Yep.
Up the middle, gloves it. On the run, spinning
over
throw
to
to
first.
It's there, and that's a great play.
The catcher, number 3, Drew Romo.
So digging in, Drew
Romo.
First at bat was a strikeout.
Oklahoma City needs to get something going.
Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. The 0-1.
That missed. That's a ball.
Yeah, that's ball.
1-1.
1 ball and 1 strike. Sheehan's next pitch.
Slap the other way.
That's fouled away.
The Isotopes with a 0 in the hit column so far.
Yep, that's
swings and misses.
That's swinging
2
a
outs
miss.
opening up the top of the 6th inning.
The center fielder, number 2,
Digging in for the Isotopes,
Jones.
Greg Jones. The righty-lefty splits there.
Yeehaw!
Bash down the right
That's
side,
fouled
but
away.
foul.
Comets need to hold the Isotopes to a 0.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him
Now in
down
the inning.
1, 2, 3. On we go.
Bottom
to
of the
bottom
6th coming up.
No score.
No score. Comets
Ready to go for the
and
last
the
half of the inning. Stepping to the plate for
Isotopes
Oklahoma City,
0-0.
Ryan Ward.
And our Gordon's up first pitch.
Foul ball there.
That's a foul ball.
Oh, 1 now.
Next pitch.
And swing and a miss. Double-barreled
strike
action
2.
in the bullpen.
0-2.
Jeff Criswell appears to be getting loose.
Griswold
Justice
and
also
Justice
throwing.
warming up.
Swing, high fly down the right field line. No trouble here.
Line,
Puts it
now
away
be
for
1
the
away
out.
in the
1 up,
6th.
1 down. So up next,
Rushing. Single on the
Dalton
second,
Rushing,
fielder's choice in
1
the
for 2.
4th.
swing and a foul straight
Fouled
back.
away for strike 1. Next pitch. Fouled away. Comets and Isotopes and Comets
Now
at
here's the
0. I
0-2.
keep saying Chihuahuas for no reason.
And that one is foul. We'll try again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Yep.
He steps out for time behind 0-2.
Comets trying to get something going here in the 6th. They've
0-2,
had so
and
many
the delivery.
chances to get runs on the board.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Out.
That's over
2
the
away
first,
now
2
after
away.
the drop, 3rd strike. Coming up to the dish for
Hosey,
Oklahoma
1 for
City.
2 with a single. Struck out in
Cody
the 2nd.
Hosey.
Single in the 4th.
Fouled back our way, and that's out of play.
2 for 4 with a 3 RBIs last night for Hosey. Ooh, that nearly hit the camera.
Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Next pitch.
Goes down swinging
Strike
for the
3 now in
strikeout.
the 6th.
And it's 3 up and
1,
3
2,
down
3
in
for the
this inning.
Comets. We
We're
go to
through
the
6 full
7th
innings.
with
No
nothing.
score. Top of the 7th here. Now it's the right fielder, Robert Kalaz.
Alon's up. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Comets. Nothing for the Isotopes. Ian's 68th pitch, and here it comes.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss on a slider for strike two.
Chasing the slider, and now the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball that runs away from the hitter. Fights the two-strike pitch off to the right. And again on 0-2.
Next pitch.
In the air,
a fly ball to right field. DePaula going to be under it. Will make the catch for the first out of the 7th.
Coming up to the dish
Nick Marti is up.
Nick Martini.
All for a strike. Round on the first, flew on the 4th.
That's a slider.
All for a strike on a slider. Fouled away.
One out and the base is empty.
For Sheehan. It's fouled away. We'll do it again.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a
fouled away again.
Now here's the 0-2.
Next pitch.
Punches that
fouled
one
away
with 2
again.
strikes.
We're like playing the fouled away again party. Will it happen again? That will be caught by Ward for the second out.
Frustrating for the hitter. Tough to accept a liner like that not turning into a hit. And next, the cleanup hitter, Keston Hira.
Still
no hits yet.
0 for 2 tonight. Or today, rather. Excuse me. Tonight, today, whatever.
2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the top half of the 7th.
Next pitch.
Ball inside.
Swings through that one.
Strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
Next pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball for strike 3. Ice steps down in order as we stretch. And sing in Oklahoma. No score. Please, we need some runs. That's what I need to start singing that. First pitch for Newell. Out of the way. Pitch.
Strike 2.
Incredible
late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second.
Pitch.
Struck out.
Strike 3. One away in the 7th.
And the batter will be the
Armando Alvarez.
Armando Alvarez.
First pitch.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Strike 1.
That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. A little up front there, swings through it. That's a pitch he's got a lot of confidence in. So much so that he'll throw it 3, maybe 4 straight times if hitters aren't laying off.
1-2.
At ball 1.
On 0-2, raise the hitter's eye level with the high fastball. We might see something low on this next pitch. And 1-2.
Pitch.
Spoils the 2-strike offering.
Out of the way.
Another coming up. And again on 1-2. Good eye there.
That's in.
Right. Inside ball 2. Comets and the Isotopes are scoreless.
Next pitch misses down.
Low ball 3. Chris Aline on deck. Ground down the 5th, 3rd and the 5th, excuse me.
Swings through it for the
Strike
K.
3.
Back-to-back Ks.
Digging in the 7th. Chris Aline walked his first time up. Strike out in the 5th. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Gordon's next pitch. High ball 1.
Swings through that one for strike 2. 3 straight fastballs to start this at bat. I'd expect him to go off speed here to change the pace.
Pitch.
And a swing and a miss.
And a strike 3 and now in the inning.
Down, inning over.
No one's
8th inning coming up next.
Nothing for the Comets. We go to the 8th with no score.
We're in the top of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Aaron Shunk. And the lineup still without a hit as we begin the 8th inning. Swings over the top there. Nice outing working late into this game, and a first pitch strike rate better than 70%. The pitching coach will give him props for that.
0-2.
Let's switch.
This one
fly ball to deep center field. The Pollock going back will make the catch for the first out of the 8th.
Stepping to the plate for Albuquerque, Charlie Condon.
Charlie Condon. Jackson Ferris warming up in the Comets bullpen.
The 0-1.
Pitch.
That one hit to right.
Fly ball to right field. Newell's under it. Will make the catch for the second out.
Now it's the second baseman, Adael Amador.
Right for a strike.
The Isotopes still in search of their first hit in this one. Line to left.
Colleen is under it. Will make the catch.
Number 3.
On the inning.
We head to the bottom of the 8th. No score.
No score in the bottom of the 8th.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jeff Criswell keeps hitters on their heels. Good strikeout stuff, and the numbers so far this season reflect that. DePaulo swings through it for strike 1. Fouled off. He was late.
Frosso will more than likely pitch the 9th.
Rocks and fires. Got the batter's swing.
Strike 3.
Leadoff batter out here.
One away in the 8th.
Aaron Bracho will hit next. And a big swing and a miss. Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Juan Mejia getting ready to go.
Mejia, who lost last night. Let's pitch.
Next one is off the plate.
Ball
and it's 1-1.
That's a ground ball for a base hit.
So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate. Clutch, AB. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock.
Ferris will come in and pitch the 9th. That will be it for the starter. 8 scoreless innings.
Next to hit, David Bodie.
Hee-haw!
One away, tie game, potential go-ahead run at first.
Runner.
There goes the runner. Pitch for a strike. Throw, they get the out.
2 away.
It's not easy to steal second if you don't get a great jump, and that's what happened to him there. Tough break. Swings and misses.
Strike 3 now in the 8th.
And that ends the
no
inning.
runs a hit,
Nobody
none left. We go to the 9th. No score.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher.
Ferris.
Jackson Ferris. 5th appearance of the year. Digging in for the Isotopes, Julio Carreras. Everyone focused on the no-hit bid now. Only 3 outs to get, but they will be tough.
No balls, 1 strike.
The 0-1 offering.
This would be a combined no-hitter, which I don't think the Comets have ever had a combined no-hitter.
Here's a grounder up the middle.
And there goes the no-no.
Their first of the ball game.
There goes the no-no.
So that's the first hit they've surrendered in this one. They were really humming along. But now they have to get back on track after the combined no-no comes to an end. Next
That's
up for
all
the
right.
Isotopes, Drew Romo.
First strike.
Out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
It's down
In the dirt, but
low.
blocked.
Or the second
The tag,
is in time.
Nice hustle
Not
to
in
move up on
time.
the wild pitch. There's someone who's second-guessing their decision right now. Brings in an arm from the bullpen and almost immediately rewarded with a wild pitch. Strike two.
First strike.
1-2.
And a swing.
And strike
and a
three.
base. And a strikeout. That's out number one here in the ninth. Here's the center fielder, Greg Jones. 0 for 3.
Jones.
A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Way inside, and that hits the batter.
Oh, and that
now
hit the
it's runners
batter.
at first and second. Coming up to the dish for Albuquerque, Robert Calaz.
Laws, that's fouled
Next
away.
pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. The 0-1. Right through there for a
Swing
strike.
for a strike. So the combined no-hitter is gone.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. Strike
For the
three.
strikeout. The home
Two
crowd
away in the
really
ninth.
fired up after that strikeout, and now they've got a chance to strand the go-ahead run in scoring position. Big spot. Martini
for a
in the box
strike.
now takes strike
190
one.
with the runners in scoring position.
Oh, great stop. Jump throw.
In the
And
first,
really
now in the
nicely
ninth.
done for the
No
out.
runs a hit
Still
and a
not
runner
done,
left.
even as
We
the
go to the bottom
no-hit
of the
bid comes
ninth.
to an end. And we still have no score.
No score.
Bottom 9. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Ryan Ward.
Jeff Criswell on deck.
Swing and a miss.
Nice.
Nice changeup. Activity in the bullpen.
0 ball,
Angel
1 strike.
Shavi, the right-handed sinker baller, looks to be getting ready. Foul ball there.
Out of the way. Neither team have had anything going. Of course, the no-no is G-O-N-E.
Swing and a
Strike
miss.
three.
And the
One away in the
leadoff batter
ninth. Remember the
sits
last time we
down
went to
here in the ninth.
Now
extras
batting, the
Here's the catcher,
catcher,
Dalton.
We all know what
1
happened.
for 3.
Rushing.
on rushing.
Hoo-yah.
And strike one.
It's 0-1.
Just need one. Just one.
Fouled off left
Out
side.
of the way.
Swing and
It's
a
a
base
line
hit.
drive. That's going to be a base hit.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. That's a swing I'm sure I'll want to come back to in the video room and try to replicate consistently. Great rip to the opposite field for a
Yeah,
hit.
strike
Posey
one.
swings through it for strike one. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. And here's the 0-2. Runner on the go. In there, called strike three. Bobble on the transfer, no throw.
No throw to second.
Number 16.
Now the winning run in scoring position. That's strike three.
Next up for the Comets, Chris Newell. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
First pitch.
Swings at the first pitch.
Yes.
We're in the bottom of the ninth.
76.
Winning run in
Runners in
scoring
scoring
position
position.
with 2 away. Runner takes off for third. Cut on and miss. Throw to third.
That'll end the inning.
And that'll end the inning.
We go to the 10th.
Thrown out at
No
third to end the inning, and the defense
score.
heads back to the dugout.
One's a hit, none
Extra inning
left.
set to start. And now the first baseman, Keston Hira.
Hey,
Called for a strike. Martini, the runner at second.
Late on
Swing
that
and a
fastball.
miss.
He must have been sitting on something
no ball,
off
2
speed.
strikes.
Try to get him
That's a ball.
chasing on
For
the
a ball.
changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch.
And a curve misses
ball.
outside.
Curve that misses the
Impeccable
ball.
discipline to
Two.
lay off of that one. Wow.
That's a line drive. That's a base hit. That's going to score a run. And the Isotopes take a 1-0 lead.
Single, and they lead it in the 10th. No time wasted there as he delivers the RBI knock here in the top of the inning. That's a big lift to the rest of the lineup, and now they'll try to bring him around the score.
Unearned run.
No outs, runner at first. Digging in for the Isotopes, Aaron Shunk.
We waited till the 10th inning to start scoring, which Sean's already going to yell at us for making the list.
Could be two. The flip. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
A little delay, but they'll get the force at second.
Next is the designated hitter, Charlie Condon.
Condon. Way outside, ball 1. Comets now trail 1-0 here in the 10th. Here's a fly ball to left field. That's going to be foul.
Right side, and that's
foul ball. Next pitch. Line drive, right field, that's a base hit.
Runner turns at second.
Oh, and he dropped the ball, and that's going to advance the runner to third.
Now batting, second base.
One out and runners on the corners. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman,
at the corner.
Amador. Fly ball left field, Aline. There to make the catch. Runner tags from third. Throw off line, runner scores.
On time, it's a sack RBI, and it's 2-0 Isotopes.
And now the shortstop, Julio Carreras.
First, out for strike.
0-1.
And the 0-1 now.
Next pitch.
In there at the knees.
Out for strike.
Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. Swings and misses.
Missed strike 3 to end the inning.
That's the third out. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last chance
runs,
to
2
square
hits,
it up.
none left. We got the bottom of the 10th. Comets down 2-0.
We're back, and on the
Cody Hosey, but we're going to have a substitution.
mound is the closer, Angel Shavid. Comes in with a chance for save number 2 on the season. Chance to refocus now as he asks for base open at first now, and here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out.
Give the intentional walk.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop.
Rondo Alvarez 0 for 3 tonight.
First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And now the runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. The throw, tag, he's out.
In time.
Oklahoma City with the tying run at the dish. I think we made
that's a ball.
And yes, we do. Good job to let the low one go there. Well, looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Bubba Aline.
Oh, that's a
signal now, and it's
no
a
signal, and that's going to be a walk.
Extra bases at bay. Time called during the
that's a block, and that's going to allow a run to score. It's 2-1.
Uh-oh, what's this about?
Oh, no, it's another block. Oh, no. It's tied.
Fastball for a strike.
And the Comets tie it up. Oh, no.
It's 0-1.
Oh, no. 2 balks, and they have tied this game up.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Still,
they're going to need a new pitcher as we wait until the 10th inning to start scoring.
That one not close. 1-2 the count.
Pitch.
Swings and
Swing
misses.
and a
Struck him
miss.
out. Here comes the skipper, and we're going so they turn to the lefty in this spot, Evan Justice. Manager playing the percentages here by bringing in the lefty arm against a left-handed batter.
And that's gone. That's the ball game. Jose De Paula sends the Mothers home happy with a home run to win the game for the Comets.
Oklahoma City walks it off. They take the win in extra innings.
How do you like that? Here comes the dog pile, the Gatorade bath and all that. The Comets have taken 5 out of 6.
Here. I'm sure every home fan who stuck it out is going to be smiling the whole way home.
That's another OKC walk-off. They did it to El Paso. They've done it again, this time to the Isotopes. What a win for the Comets. Set themselves up for that big series against the Round Rock Express. What a win for the Comets. 2 balks that played a factor.
Final score in this one. A 1-run extra inning win. On behalf of our entire
Jackson Ferris will get the win. Evan Justice, his second straight loss. 3-7-0 for the Comets, 2-3-0 for the Isotopes. Comets take 5 out of 6. Wow. How do you like that, folks? There it is. The Paula's home run, the difference. But Sheehan pitched 9 strikeouts, retired all but all 24 batters he faced. He won't get the win, but Jackson Ferris will. Evan Justice will take the loss. 1 run, 1 hit, no innings pitched, no walks, no strikeouts. Falls to 1-2. Well, how do you like them apples, if you ask me, for the Comets, as they finish off a winning record on this 12-game homestand. And now they're heading the road. Damon Keith got sent down. They've called up Jordan Thompson. We'll see Jordan Thompson in the series on Tuesday. Let's take a look at scores around the rest of the International and the PCL before I sign off for tonight. Memphis beat Charlotte 9-2, so good win for the Redbirds despite a struggling series. Riley O'Brien got his first win. He's 1-0. The loss went to Wilco Gonzalez. He falls to 2-5. Jose Barrero got 2 home runs with 3 RBIs for the Redbirds. Chandler Redmond, Thomas Sagatti, Ryan Vilaldi, and Matt Kopelek. For the Redbirds, Matt Theus had 2 RBIs for the Charlotte Knights in the contest. Durham beat Gwinnett 4-3. Logan Workman got the win and proves to 1-0. The loss went to Jake Dykman. He falls to 2-3. Eddie Alvarez had a 3 RBI day for the Stripes. Xavier Isaac, Bobby Seymour had the home runs for the Bulls in the contest. Rochester beat Wilkes-Barre Scranton 5-4. Juan Adon got the win and proves to 3-0. Colin Poach had his 12th save on the year. The loss went to Carlos Carrasco. He falls to 2-3. Darren Baker, Jose Tena, and Drew Pickney got RBIs for the Red Wings. Dominic Smith, George Lombardi George Lombard Jr., he's ready to say, at 3 RBIs for the Rail Riders. Omaha beat Louisville 3-2, so Omaha looks like they won the series. Junior Fernandez got the winning for the 2-3. James MacArthur, his 9th save on the year. They lost to Tajay Antoine. He's 3-1. Brady McConnell, Austin Charles, Luca Trash had the RBIs for the Storm Chasers. Davis Wenzel had 2 RBIs for the Bats in the contest. Worcester falling to Lehigh Valley 7-1. Iron Pigs will win the series. Kyle Tyler got the winning for the 2-1. Cliff McGarry, he's 2nd save on the year. The loss went to Luis Perez. He's 2-4. RBI for Miguel Bolitas for the Red Sox. Marcus Lee Sang, Buddy Kennedy, Ethan Wilson, Carson Taylor, and Garrett Stubbs, the RBIs for the Iron Pigs. Indianapolis beat Toledo 5-2. Winning pitcher was Mike Burrows. He's 4-1. Tim Mazza got his 1st save of the year. The loss went to Tyler Metzen. He's 2-4. Home runs for Derek Hall, Henry Davis for the Indians. Jason DeLay and Mike Jarvis had RBIs for Indianapolis. Thomas Nido had a home run for the Mud Hens, and Andrew Navigado also had an RBI for the Mud Hens in the contest. We'll deal with the PCL scoreboard last, as we always do. Columbus shut out Iowa 3-0. Logan Allen got the winning for 2-6. Sam Henges, his 10th save on the year. The loss to Chris Flexen, he falls to 6-2. Travis Bonanza, Junior Juan Burrito had RBIs for the Clippers. Those were the only runs scored in the contest. Nashville beat Norfolk 3-2, which they got a split. Winning pitcher Tyler J. improves to 4-0. Colvin Martin, the loss, he falls to 0-3. Jemiah Jackson had a 2-run homer for the Tide. Jake Bowers, Freddie Samoa, Wes Clark had RBIs for the Sounds in the contest. Buffalo shut out St. Paul 4-0. Winning pitcher Uriel Rodriguez, he's 2-3. The loss went to Marco Rea. He's 4-4. Only runs scored was Jonathan Clace, Michael Stefanik, and Christian Benacourt for the Bison in the contest. Syracuse shut out Jacksonville 1-0. Brett Tidwell, the win, improves to 5-0. Reed Garrett, his 17th save on the year. The loss to Dak Fullerton, he falls to 2-4. There. Rowdy Jordan had the only RBI for the Jumbo Shrimp, or for the Mets in the contest. Now to the PCL scoreboard. Sugar Land comes back to beat Salt Lake 6-4, but Salt Lake will win the series regardless. Bennett Sousa got his first win. He's 1-0. Miguel Castro has 11th save on the year. The loss to Sam Bachman, he's 1-3. Quincy Hamilton, Jacob Melton had the RBIs for the Space Cowboys. Tucker Flint, Scott Kingery, David Calabrese, Chad Stevens had RBIs for the Bees in the contest. El Paso beat Round Rock 3-2, but El Paso will win the series regardless. Winston Santos got the loss. He falls to 1-4. The winning pitcher was Brian Berger. He goes to 4-1. Brian Hoeing, his 3rd save on the year. Kevin Pollard and Josh Hatcher had RBIs for the E-Train. Gavin Sheets, Joshua Mears, Ripken Reyes had RBIs for the Chihuahuas in the contest. Las Vegas beat Reno 2-1. Vegas will win the series against the Aces in the Silver Star War. Jacob Lopez got the win, improves to 4-1. Dylan Flores, 11th save on the year. The loss went to Blake Walston. He falls to 1-4. Denzel Clark had the 2 RBIs for the Aces. Christian Robertson had the only home run for the Aces in the contest. Tacoma beat Sacramento 5-2. They'll split the series. Logan Evans got the win, improves to 2-3. The loss went to Carson Seymour. He falls to 3-4 with Drew Pomeranz, his 12th save on the year. Osalivas Bazabi, Bryce Eldridge, Brett Achabach, David Villar had RBIs for the River Cats. Roddy Tellez and Lazo Montes hit a grand slam for the Rainiers in the contest. Around the Dodgers organization, Los Angeles Dodgers take 3 out of 4 as they shut out the D-backs 2-0. Corbin Burns, the loss, and falls to 4-2. Shohei Ohtani, the win, improves to 4-2. Only run scored was Shohei Ohtani's 2-run homer for the Dodgers in the contest. as Ohtani gave up 3 hits, 4 walks, 9 strikeouts. Tanner Scott's 14th save on the year. Dodgers take 3 out of 4 and finish their road trip with winning all but 2 games in there. They're 31-10. Dodgers are off until they host the Athletics on Tuesday at 7:10 Central Time. Around the Dodgers minor league system, AA Tulsa had to salvage a series split against Amarillo, 3-2. They fell in the series finale. Christian Montes Belcath got the win in Bruce 2-4. Jack Dreyer, the loss, he falls to 0-1. Miles Mastrobuoni hit his first home run with the Drillers. Luis Gallimore had the RBI as well for the Drillers. Linder Avila pitched 5 1/3, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, figured in a no decision in a bullpen game. Slade Caldwell and had a home run for the Sod Poodles, and Anderson Rojas had an RBI for Amarillo. Tulsa will head home to have a 2-week homestand starting with Northwest Arkansas at 6 o'clock. Well, we will not see the Comets until Tuesday. As we finished up our 2-week homestand, we head to Round Rock for the final series meeting in Round Rock, Texas at Dell Diamond, a 7:05 first pitch. Bobby Miller will get the start for the Comets, as Bobby Miller did not figure in a decision, has had a no decision regardless. He'll start for the Comets. 1-1 record, a 2.27 earned run average. David Buchanan will be the starter for the Express. He is 3-2 with a 3 ERA. 7:05 first pitch from Dell Diamond on Tuesday. Live coverage begins at 6:50 with Comets on deck. You're on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or anywhere on your mobile device with a free iHeartRadio app and on MILB TV. Comets win it 3-2 over the Isotopes in 10 innings. 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Comets. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Isotopes. Winning pitcher Jackson Ferris, he's 4-0. The loss went to Evan Justice. He falls 1-2. Angel Chevali got his first blown save on the season with no hits. Comets are 24-15 as they take 5 out of 6. Isotopes fall to 22-17. For our producer and engineer, the YouTuber, back at our 1340 studios, as you look at the standings for the East and the West as far as that is concerned. I'm Dean DeVoe saying good afternoon and good night from Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. We will see you Tuesday in Dell Diamond in Round Rock, Texas. Thanks as always for joining us. We'll talk to you Tuesday. You've been listening to OKC Comets Baseball presented by Heartland Flyer.